Hello. Welcome to Sequel Mod Drive D. Season 3. Week 7. Game 3. This matchup is between Unit, coach of Greenwich Glaceons, and Quest, coach of the Orange Pyroars. They're both doing really well. I think Quest is 4-2 and Unit is 5-1. So they're both doing really well. I think Unit clinches playoffs with a win here. So that I think we've had there's potential for playoff eliminations this week. And two teams can probably clinch the playoff berth. Here. Those being Unit and Juge. If they win, they'll be 6-1. 6-4 is generally enough to make playoffs, especially considering the fact that I don't think Unit and Juge will lose out after that. But Unit has a chance to really just make it here in week 7. So that's really exciting to know that things are finally coming together. Mega Pokemon in this matchup. Mega Aerodactyl for Unit, and Mega Steelix for Quest. Quest Z Pokemon. Ziani Incineroar, Z Attack Flygon. Flygon, or not Flygon, Noivern. Flygon's not on this team. I think Flygon got transacted away too. So Flygon is just not real anymore. Unit Z Pokemon. Z Attack Arcanine, Z Any Dragalge. Both Z Pokemon came to this game. So that'll be interesting. Maybe we'll see a Z move because 3 out of the 4 potential Z Pokemon are here. Now, in terms of really first impressions, Quest looks like he's going to have a really, really freaking hard time dealing with Donphan. That guy looks so annoying. Just takes like negative damage from everything. And then there's also Comfey and Noivern, and then Special Zeraora. But like, Donphan looks really annoying, especially with its capability to spin an Earthquake. Haunter is definitely here to deal with that specifically. Only issue is Haunter freaking dies to everything. So Haunter has to be really careful. But Haunter also has no resist. There is no ghost resist on this left side with Unit, which is really, really, really tough. Like, there's no answer here. Scizor is really good in this as well, but yeah, you expected that. Bullet Punch hits, Bullet Punch U-turn hits, pretty much everything. Superpower can hit licks from like 40-ish probably. Steelix also looks really, really good, especially with just being able to deal with. Well, Rotom's its answer. That's just the thing. Rotom is like the specific counter to Steelix. Steelix has 0. It probably is going to click Toxic to hit. But Aerodactyl's pretty nice, being for the fact that it's just faster than everyone. And just hit Stone Edge and stuff. But Lix is taking a lot of blows. The Wish Passer's not there. That's really about it. So it's going to be a good game, considering the fact that there's a lot of defensive pieces that Quest needs to play really well to win. But there's no ghost resist on Unit's team, and the offense is really high pressure and octane from Quest. Like, Gyarados could be really scary as long as it doesn't hit the wrong move at the wrong time. Like, Gyarados can get that free momentum, it can get Brave Birds. As long as it doesn't hit into Rotom and Dragalge at the wrong times, or if Donphan's not Rocky Helmet, I could see a lot of problems stemming for a Unit. Arcanine's also going to be pretty big here with just having Intimidate and being a fire type in general. That's just the thing it's been doing all season. If there's any one Mon that I've seen Unit use just like really well, it's probably either Scizor or Arcanine, and Arcanine probably because like I never really saw the appeal of Arcanine, but yeah, Intimidate is so good. He throws it in, it lives, forces the switch, teleports out, free momentum. It's awesome to watch. So there's the immediate hard switch. Stealth Rocks go up. Stealth Rock, Aerodactyl, Mega works out this week. Donphan's probably going to come in here on the Stealth Rock, and then we're going to see a double and a Haunter. Not a double. We're going to see Rocks go up for Quest. And Donphan's going to switch in. Or not. In comes Mega Lick, or out comes Mega Licks. Now, Quest is going to have to be wary of getting potentially burned if he goes hard into something wrong. So, I feel like a Noivern switch is incoming. Just as long as... Well, Unit can overpredict here. It's pretty safe, but probably shouldn't do that. But an overprediction here would be really, really annoying for Quest. But I think it's pretty easy to just go Noivern for momentum. Eat like 25% from a pump. As long as he's boots. Then it's a little more problematic if it's not a boots mon. Because then you do kind of eat 50% from pumped rocks. So I would say Unit definitely got off to a good start there by just leading really, really aggressively with Aerodactyl. It also kind of makes me think that Noivern's not Scarf because it didn't like stick around to just U-turn or anything. In comes their Aura on the Wisp. So if this was physical, it's dead. The dead to Quest pretty much. I believe it's going to be special though just because... Oh, it's not. Well, down goes the Rocky Helmet, and Zero Aura is pretty much useless now. It's taking 18% if it tries to switch in later. There needs to be a little bit more here for Zero Aura to really go off. We see Boots on Arc, 24%, just about nothing. Zero Aura is really close to dead. It is in Bullet Punch range. That is one of the resists already down to Bullet Punch range. In comes Steelix. Steelix has to be really not... It doesn't have to be careful, but if it takes like 80% from a flamethrower right now, that's problematic. Because Haunter could still be HP Fire in it. It won't die to a Bullet Punch unless it's CB. And CB Bullet Punch is doing probably like 10% to Steelix. So I highly doubt that Unit would bring something like that with a potential Mega Steelix and a Zero Aura on the team. Though otherwise, Choice Band Bullet Punch looks really freaking annoying. It will do a lot. So in comes Rotom Wash hard. On the Aqua Tail, does not do much. I guess Aqua Tail was the mid-ground there to hit all of the water weak mons, the 3 water weak mons. The only problem is Earthquake there. Well, Earthquake wouldn't have done any damage. Ooh, that's a huge pump. Gyro Ball's going to do 9. Sacking the Scizor answer now could open up problems down the line. But I think Quest has faith that it's not Choice Band. I would too. So, this is kind of... but, I do think that this is really problematic to be... Or a really problematic position to be in for Quest because both the Scizor answers are really low. Less than around a quarter. So, in comes Zero Aura on another Wisp. It's... Boots. So that's pretty good. This is going to kill probably violently. Not violently. I still don't know why Quest refuses to switch in Noivern with 2 electric resists. That's the only thing to me. Knock off hits off that Assault Vest. You're a nice shard range. And that is going to probably kill from here. An Ice Shard would suck for Noivern to get hit by. That would be tragic. So I don't think that's going to be a switch option. Because Ice Shard is actually a more than likely option. From what I'm seeing. Yeah. So the switch here. Probably Mega Licks. It'll take like 12%. The only problem is it's slower, so it's going to die to an earthquake. So the Scizor answers are really weak. The only thing is Noivern is still really healthy. Same with Haunter, so Scizor is not really opened up. There's been a little bit of chip on the defensive pieces for unit thus far. Rapid Spin gets rid of the rocks and gives a boost to Donphan. That's a little problematic for Quest. In comes Comfey, probably going to see a hard Giga Drain right now. The only thing is Arcanine is still alive, and Arcanine will have no issues with Comfey at all. Honestly, could Arcanine switch and teleport into into Scizor? Because the thing is, hard Scizor here is kind of dangerous because HP Fire could just go right off and goodbye Scizor. Unless the Oka Berry, but Oka Berry would be... Actually, Oka Berry's not unlikely. It would just be like different than normal because last week Scizor was Choice Band. And Choice Band Scizor from here looks problematic, but obviously there's no reveal of what it is yet. It could just be defensive Roost. The biggest concern now is keeping Scizor from bullet punching the entire team. I'm thinking right now, Quest is more than likely kind of just deciding what to do. That did not do very much damage. Arcanine's probably going to Morning Sun because it can. I don't really see any reason for it not to because Steelix is low enough that where it can just hit a fire move. Goodbye, Licks. You just don't want Comfey setting up on you. So I don't know what Quest does here. Trick Room could be really annoying. In comes Noivern, who is not Boots. And there's the teleport. Dragalge I don't know if I could live a Draco, even with AV. Even though Dragalge is absolutely a Spadef tank master. Teleports into Arrow. Now, my guess is Choice Specs. Dual Wing Beat, not enough. Z Power. There's the Z move. Devastating Drake doesn't quite pick it up. Now, that did not do as much as I anticipated. But that's a good thing, because don't want Aerodactyl being freaking crazy master, just freaking tearing everyone apart. So Arrow's looking pretty good. Steelix is at 22% basically, so an Earthquake will kill from 22 for sure. It's all down to, well, Comfey could obviously revenge here. The only problem is Arcanine. Arcanine real. Now, if Zapdos is Choice Scarfed, I could see it maybe clinching from here. Because Rotom Wash has Chip. So, Brave Bird could do it there. The only problem is, like, if Arcanine only takes, like, 25%. Now, this is hella dead to Dual Wing Beat. So, I'm sure it's Scarf. Otherwise, you're probably sending Comfey because you can kill from 33 with Draining Kiss. So, Vira Unit, I'd probably switch into Rotom Wash or Arcanine. Or Dragalge, even. Dragalge is a pretty solid answer. The only problem is if it dies, then you're actually, like... the threat of Zapdos goes up way high if it goes for Brave Bird, because then these two are chipped, and so is Donphan. So a setup here would actually be pretty bad. Like not a bulk up because bulk up wouldn't work. Maybe it's the Adrenaline Orb tech. Yeah, Brave Bird is going to kill off Aerodactyl, so I think Unit probably made the right play there. It ensures the safety of the defensive pieces that still need to be alive. Like, Rotom can easily survive 50%. Same with Arcanine. That can easily survive a 55%. Or, yeah, at 58%. These can both survive a Brave Bird. Like, after an Intimidate, Arcanine obviously lives. Rotom resists. So, it's all about just positioning here. I don't see... Like, Arcanine kind of just plows the entire rest of the team if played properly. I feel like Quest's out is managing to not die from Brave Bird. In comes Rotom. Obviously not going to die. I think Comfey could actually come in on this. I would have gone Hard Arc because of... that was actually a good call. Pump's going to knock out Steelix. And in comes Comfey. Actually, Haunter could come in here because you know it's not Choice Scarf. And then, like... Haunter could do some damage. The only problem is freaking Dragalge. Like, Dragalge's poly AV. And it hasn't touched the field. Obviously, Unit had to be thinking of Haunter when putting Dragalge on the team because it hasn't touched the field for any other reason. It's probably also likely just a little bit of a Zera Comfey check. Maybe more of a Comfey check considering how dangerous Comfey has been this past while. Now, Zapdos probably could come in here and kill with... Could CC pull this? I don't know. I'm hesitant to really say that CC could kill from this range. Because this is Rocky Helmet. Sludge Bomb or Sludge Wave. And now, it's like, Comfey refuses to come in right now because of Arcanine being a beast. Now, any 40% chip would be really annoying for Arcanine. Now, in comes Zapdos. Probably going to go for CC, and I do see the switch into Dragalge really hard. There's no way that it's just going to go for Brave Bird and probably end up just dying. Because Rotom's not really necessary for anything else. So, Unit doesn't even have to switch into Dragalge and risk losing a Comfey answer here. From how I'm seeing. Yeah, down goes Rotom. This is a different league. So down goes Rotom. That was that was the right call by Quest to make. Comfey could probably just things could probably be sacked regularly here. Or normally. Now, it's a matter of knocking down Dragalge and Arcanine. And maybe even Scizor. Because Scizor from here could probably actually start taking kills with Bullet Punch. It has that gas. But Quest is still in this game. He just has to play perfectly from this point forward to really pull it away from Unit. Because Zapdos is really key here, but it's been getting lowered consistently. Bullet Punch will probably kill. I think Unit was calcing just now. Bullet Punch probably kills from -1 because it killed freaking Mian Shao from like 85% last week. And this thing is at -1 defense. So I think it's lights out for something. I think probably going to see a combat. It's not going to kill quite. Close combat. Going to do a lot. Now, that is not good for Scizor. It's leftovers. Bullet Punch kills now, so it's at 47. I think Haunter comes in here. Because Comfey is terrible against Scizor. Haunter has to Shadow Ball. Dragalge kind of does have Cleanup Crew unlocked here. But Haunter's still real. Does Bullet Punch? How's Bullet Punch? Bullet Punch probably doesn't kill. The only thing is Haunter has like 3 in defenses. So that's gonna... Choice Spec. This is gonna hurt. Now, I'd wager Unit would have lost here if it weren't for the fact that Dragalge's at 100%. Like, Dragalge's kind of got clean up here. This is Choice Specs faux show. And it's gonna definitely battle the ball. That did a lot more than I expected. Just freaking raw dog knocking out Donphan like a monster. Now, Unit has no other choice. Choice Spec Shadow Ball will kill. These are low enough. Unless it's Spadef Arcanine, I guess. Scizor is probably not Spadef. And freaking Dragalge. I wonder how Dragalge does here. No, I don't even have to think about it, bro. I wonder what Unit is calcing right now. In my mind, I'm going hard Dragalge right now. Like, that's just how it is. He's probably like thinking, yeah. I think this was the correct answer. Sludge Wave's gonna kill Comfey. I think it's just gonna Draco. Because here's the thing. It has that luxury. 50! You know, Unit had a 10% chance to lose right there. If Draco missed, Unit loses this game. So Haunter was the scariest Pokemon. Anyways, Scizor's still alive, so Comfey should have just next to no shot. I think Arcanine comes and teleports. Scizor, boom. The only thing is, does Calm Mind Draining Kiss have the gas? Draining Kiss, 15. Gonna heal to full, obviously. Now, teleport. And I think Scizor is just gonna come in here. This is not teleporting. I think it's probably just that, but I think it's probably going to just teleport into Scizor this turn. There's no real reason for it not to, because it's not Calm Minding up. Oh, it's stalling. Okay. Teleport! Come on, man. You don't need to do you don't need to do this, bro. Just teleport. There we go. Teleport into the Sizz and click the BP, and that will probably close out our game. Why? Why? What are you doing? Why are you stalling him? It's not like... The crit draining kiss was not gonna kill. Crit draining kiss can kill you right now. There was no need for that, but... That's game. You know, that could have been it. Not bull punt. If Draco missed, that was GG. But I was actually closer than the result probably leads on. It was a good game. See you in the next match. Actually, it's probably my match, so won't see you in the next match. See you in Game 5.